Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT Sim BHULLAR. This card costs several $100s to get. I would not at all actually recommend going for him. That being said, he's gonna be good and he's gonna be fun. We're doing a gameplay, we're gonna try him out. Card's definitely gonna be pretty similar to guys like Wimby, Kareem, Yao, Sean Bradley, etc. I mean, not as much Kareem, he's not quite as big, but like these really big, really glitchy GOAT card centers, he's definitely going to be one of the glitchiest and better cards in my team. Certainly a bit of a challenge to guard, I think would be a fair way to say it. He's gonna be pretty insane. Now, I'm interested to see what he can do overall in terms of like how good is he compared to those guys, the Wimbys, Sean Bradleys, Yaos, those GOAT bigs. Like, is he the best big in the game? Is he the fourth best big in the game? At worst, he's the fourth best big in the game. I really don't know yet. I don't even remember what jumper he has off the top of my head. I got to pull it up real quickly, but every single stat on 99, every single legend badge, and of course he's going to have perfect sigs and stuff. And again, he's a 7'5" center with a 7'9" wingspan. I mean, he's as big as anybody is in my team, and he can play power forward, which for the memes is where we're going to play him today. So even more of a mismatch there, considering we have Zach Edey at the center position. Of course, he's got the Francis size up and Steph escape and Trey behind the back and Levine drag back and D-Fox cross and great dunk animations. Like, this card is a menace. And the jump shot is Mike Muscala base Dirk upper, which I'll be totally honest, not the best. It's not bad. Dirk upper is one of those ones that 2K's been using a lot, but I'm not like personally 100% sure that I actually love Dirk upper that much. I mean, it's not bad at all, I wouldn't say, but it's not amazing either. Like, it's pretty good. If you get a good base on it, it's definitely smooth and consistent, but it's not one of the fastest jumpers. If you're looking for pure speed in the jumper, Wimby's definitely faster, you know what I mean, in terms of GOAT cards. But like, obviously this card, look, the only people getting this card are people who are probably too rich to be playing my team anyway. I mean, maybe not that, just people who like to spend a lot of money on the game and therefore mostly have a lot of disposable income, especially if people are spending at this point in the year, which is totally fine. Like, if you have the money, that is your choice. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's totally something you can do. And I mean, I appreciate my guy David for letting me use his account to record this gameplay for y'all as well. Appreciate that quite a lot. I personally wouldn't be spending the money on these cards myself, you know what I mean? And I don't recommend you do either, because the thing is, at the end of the day, look, this card's amazing. He's one of the best bigs in the game. Whether you have him first, second, third, fourth, fifth, doesn't really matter. He's an incredible card who can do everything at an incredibly elite level, and his size creates big time mismatches. But 100 overall Wimby's $1 million MT now, and 100 overall Big Z is 500K. And there's a bunch of other super solid quality bigs who are 7'2", 7'3", 7'4" that can be used and can compete at a high level still. You don't need this card. You're going to have success without him if you're a good player. And if you're not having success without him, well, there are ways to improve your gameplay. I think improving your gameplay is the first thing to do before you go trying to spend money on a better card, especially at this point in the year. Because as good as this card is, he's not worth hundreds of dollars at all. We got a new game in a month and a half. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. See what Sim BHULLAR can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, we are going up against a gold rep player, not a super sweaty player as far as I can tell. He's gold rep. He's got 100 overall Ivica Zubac, also from yesterday's drop, as his center, which is not a very big center. He's got Pokashevsky, Invincible Carmelo, Devin Booker, and I think 100 overall Scottie Pippen. Not a ridiculous team, I wouldn't say personally. But I mean, I gave him wide open 3 first possession, so he got a bucket there. That's a nice little step back with Booker. He knocks it down. Good shot. I respect it. Knocks that one down and gives himself a lead here at 5-3. This is not the camera angle that I'm used to using, but I'm just going to use it anyway because I don't feel like changing it. And I also have the meter on, but I don't feel like changing that either. And it ain't stopping Sim BHULLAR as he comes out and knocks down his first 2 3 balls on the game. Good start to the game for Sim. Do your best to stay in front, contest the fade. Didn't really get all that good of a contest, I don't personally think. And he gets himself another bucket with Devin Booker. Good start for him with D-Book. Downhill drive here, D-Fox cross, pump fake. Good spacing, guys. This is why I put on 5-out freelance, so that y'all would all stand in the paint. That's what I wanted. Yes. Okay. Oh, I didn't activate it. That's why. Well, that's my fault then. Oh my goodness. Sim BHULLAR gets a load up. All right. That's probably one of the #1 things in gameplay really next year that I'd like to see tweaked. I think load ups happen far too much. Like, if a player is dog tired and blinking, and okay, maybe, but you basically, what you're doing when you have these load ups is you're basically saying, okay, this shot, you're just not able to green this possession. And when that happens pretty early in a game with a guy who's taken 2 shots and done a couple of dribble moves, it's like, I don't know. To me, that's a little annoying. You know what I mean? I would like to be able to use the SIGs on my card and then shoot when I create space. You know what I mean? Not just, and I get maybe some people be annoyed at me because that's over dribbling, I guess. I don't know. But to me, I feel like these guys have legend handles for days. You know what I mean? They have the best SIGs in the game. These guys should be able to put the ball on the floor for more than 2 dribble moves and create shots. You know what I mean? And like, that's my thought process. I think stamina can be a little bit too restrictive sometimes in terms of the actual shot creation that you're really able to do with certain cards, especially when you're getting these load ups off jump shots and stuff. Something to me, I mean, I don't know. Again, I do think you have to keep in mind as well, I am more in favor of a offensively favored game, you know what I mean, as we have auto subs on apparently. So we're gonna auto sub in BHULLAR is gonna auto sub off the bench. Let me just go ahead and score here, or not, I really don't care. Let me just commit the foul, please. Get the starters back in the game. Let's go. Thank you. Perfect. All right. Well, this should secure BHULLAR here into the game till the end of the first quarter, and then we can sub him in again at the beginning of the second quarter. We'll finish out the gameplay there. But contest there. Good defense here. Yep. Step up. This is the new Matt Harpring card. Is a good card as well. Get under the screen, but contest manually. Well done. And BHULLAR comes flying in, trying to get the board, but Tim Thomas actually comes down with it. Huh? I wasn't really looking where I was dribbling. Did I just dribble into his leg? I guess I did. Not very good defense not very good offense by me. And it's his ball. All right, well, a little bit of a slow start here. I mean, we got 8 points in 3 minutes. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but I wouldn't say it's spectacular either at this point. Cut off the dribble drive. Good defense. Get back out here. Did he just try to throw a self lob? What are you doing? I'll show you what a self lob looks like. There you go. Hey, oh no. Grab it. Beautiful. Thank you. Reset. Catch, shoot, BHULLAR in his face. No way I missed that. That's tough. I mean, he's just so big. There's no, if he ever gets somebody switched onto him, or you get a matchup where somebody's got a not very big power forward on him, it's like just free shoot overs every single time. That's probably one of the glitchiest things about a guy who's 7'5" is you can just catch and shoot, and it's like, yeah, well, good luck. You're not contesting me. You know what I mean? So again, just pulls up, knocks it down in his face. This isn't the fastest jumper in the game, but it is absolutely smooth enough and easy enough and all that to be a very high level shot still. He misses that step back with D-Book. That's a much tougher step back animation in my opinion. Throw it over to Sim. Sim, stop and pop. That's a great shot, and I'm unable to hit, but we'll reset. Pump fake. Francis size up. Okay, you want to trigger the dribble move properly, or what are we doing? All right, he still knocks down the free throw line pull up. This card is, he just looks really, really, really big. And maybe it's the camera angle contributing as well, but he is, again, I mean, 7'5", so he should look big, right? But he does look gigantic on the court. I mean, he is really a intimidating figure, I would say, and a guy who I just don't think is ever going to really get stopped very much going downhill to the rim. Unfortunately, couldn't catch that with momentum going towards the rim. I was trying to catch that like going towards the rim and see if I could get that to finish, but not a bad first quarter there. I wouldn't say it's an incredible first quarter, but not too bad, honestly. Like, not a horrible option. So, I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, is this card completely and utterly unstoppable? Best card in the game? Ridiculous. He's one of the better cards, but no, I wouldn't say that. His jumper's not that ridiculously insane. I mean, if he had Ralph Sampson's jumper with these SIGs, then yeah, he's the best big in the game. As of right now, though, I think Wemby's probably better. Yao Ming, Sean Bradley, he's probably on about the same level as them. All three of those guys, despite being as great as they are, and they are all great, for sure. But despite being as good as those three cards are, I wouldn't say any of them are like absolutely overpowered, ridiculous cards. Like, I'm sorry, they kind of are, but with the jumpers they have, it limits how great they are a little bit. And it's kind of one of the nice things about this card is that if you have a 100 overall Wemby or another invincible or 100 overall that you got, like potentially, maybe, who knows, there's people with, like you see Zach Edey right here. If you have invincible Zach Edey, he can counter these guys. Like, you don't need these cards that are either 10 million MT in the case of the Wembys and the Yaos, or hundreds of dollars in the case of the BHULLARs and the Sean Bradleys in the festival. You just don't need these guys to be competitive. You know what I mean? You can succeed without them, and I don't think having them, while it does make it easier, makes it so you're just automatically going to win all your games or anything like that. Like, you got to be good at the game, and I think that's just something you have to keep in mind. So I will say that is something that I wanted to mention in this video. I just don't think these cards are must have at all. So I do hope y'all enjoyed the video, though. I've seen what I need to see with the sim card. I mean, he's obviously, I wouldn't say this has been the most incredible gameplay I've ever had, but the guy is just, I mean, he's absolutely dominating. This isn't a very super good opponent's team by any means, but 21 points, 2 rebounds, 8 of 11, and 5 of 8 from 3. To say I don't even really feel like I played his best, he's pretty impressive. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.